Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I want to go ahead and take this time as we prepare our little space here to say thank you. Not only to my people who are subscribers on Patreon or on Facebook. You guys already know you're the MVPs because that's my main source of income. And so I'm very, very grateful to everybody who contributes. But I'm also grateful to everybody who takes the time to comment, react, share, follow, send stars. All of those things genuinely make an impact on my business and my life. And I'm so, so very grateful for all of you. But I want to make a special mention today for everybody who either takes the time in the comments or in DMs to let me know how my story is impacting them, how it's contributed to their growth. Today, you guys really had me all teary-eyed, and I just love all of you. So thank you for that. That being said, let's get into today's third story. What is the energy for today? All right, we've got number 49. All right, let's see. Number 49 is the story of Gomanga, the importance of knowing one's place. Gomanga became a concubine of Osung, the former head of Jungchuwon, after his wife died and took charge of all the family affairs. At the time of marriage, Osung was already 80 years old, so Gomanga secretly shared love with the family servant. Later, Osung noticed the situation and seared the servant's feet and beat him to death in a rage. Sainobu, the Ministry of Justice of Joseon, heard about the incident and interrogated them. As a punishment, the government sentenced Gomanga stick, and made her a maidservant of the government of Gyeongseong, and Osung, who punished the servant excessively, also took a penalty. Gomanga, who was able to spend the rest of her life comfortably, regarded the relaxed environment given to her for granted and lived neglectfully rather than being grateful, and fell back into a tough lower class. How this applies: when given a good environment which is above one's place, his or her true nature will be revealed. Some try to be the proper person for the environment and change in a good way, but others act by their hidden nature and kick their luck, or self-sabotage. Know yourself. Detail: even if a high-class gentry killed a servant, he did not receive severe punishment. There was a status system which was higher than the human rights. How nice. Okay, so let's see how this applies in today's collective. Oh, I forgot to turn off this candle. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Today's collective. We start off with the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Magician. The Moon. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. Queen of Cups. With the Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Death. Four of Wands. Six of Swords. Ten of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Oh. You know what? All three stories are connected. In the other collective, I said they might be. This one confirms that they are. This is like... I was trying to be really compassionate in the first story towards the Queen of Cups, trying to understand her history, but this one, it's bringing down the hammer. Because it's this Queen of Cups is, I believe, the person in the collective. And they've chosen to be in a connection that's stable, even if they're out here exploring other options, which will end up in the death of their connection. Yep. Their relationship, their marriage, whoever they're with, they're going to end up moving on. I'm telling you, death card and the Ten of Swords is a permanent ending. And it was the Knight of Pentacles that she had this conversation with, right? So I thought that the queen was the one that was stable, but it might actually have been the page, the one that was stable. Interesting. Because now the queen is showing up in the story of someone who is abusing, like they're getting too comfortable. They're taking something for granted. Because this is, remember I mentioned Gisaengs were slaves, right? They were part of the lowest class in Korea. So the fact that she was made the lady of the house, basically, because it said that, I believe his name was Osung, his wife had died, and he was in his 80s. So she took over the household, and he allowed it. He gave her that privilege. And what did she do with that privilege? She started fucking a servant. So that's not really... She fucked herself, because then everything fell apart, and she went back to... Not only did she go back to being a slave, but she went even lower than being a Gisaeng. So it's very connected, because with the Nine of Swords, this queen is in a place of anxiety, worry, fear. Why? Because she was in trickster energy. She was being deceitful. She was hiding things. She thought she could have her cake and eat it too. And this could be a man, right? This could be a masculine. But I'm just going off of the story that we started with. So, Ace of Pentacles. For this queen to take, because I even said they might, in the previous collective I did, number 2, I talked about the Queen of Cups possibly having a conversation with her partner about making things more stable, right? But that comes with a lot of burden. So let's see. Let's clarify so we can get a little bit more detail. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, this one flipped over, so we're keeping that. The rest we are not. That was purely an accident. Okay, so we start off with the Six of Earth, the Two of Fire reversed. Clarify Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Earth. Queen of Earth, I told you. Ten of Fire. Eight of Air. So this Ten of Wands is this, right? And she's showing up in a very, she showed up in collective number 2 as the Queen of Pentacles, and she showed up in collective number 1 as the Queen of Cups. So we're going to say she's Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. The reason that it's really difficult for her to adjust to this home life that she now has is because she may feel like the masculine she's with is too overbearing. He expects too much from her. And so it makes her want to act out. Again, I'm not excusing her behavior. We're just understanding it, right? We're looking at what's behind it. And so she'll act out by possibly sleeping with other people, unfortunately. Six of Earth. She is in a place where she's very comfortable. She's very taken care of. Six of Earth is Taurus moon energy. It's very stable. Whoever she's with is very generous with her financially. This is Two of Fire, Two of Wands is Aries Mars energy. But when we flip it around, again, it goes to Libra Mars, right? But at its detriment. So it makes her want to be a people pleaser, which would explain why she's showing up in the softest energy. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. She's a people pleaser. But she might also be unfaithful. Because we clearly saw in the other collectives that she's most likely married, but she's showing up as Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Earth. And I don't know if you can tell that we have Virgo Venus here. But see, Nine of Earth to me, it almost comes across like the first thing that I realized when I saw this is that she may be telling her partner, my love language is gifts. My love language is acts of service. So it's not that they have emotional intimacy. The connection she's in gives her stability, allows her, Nine of Earth, allows her to live a life of luxury, allows her to live a life of being taken care of, being the lady of the house, being the person that gets to call the shots. Clarify Nine of Swords. Okay, we got the Moon card. Clarify Nine of Swords. The Ace of Earth. Clarify Nine of Swords. Clarify Nine of Swords. Eight of Earth. And the Justice card. Oh, King of Earth. Okay. Page of Wands. And the Three of Wands. So in collective number 2, collective number 1, we saw that she was basically going behind her partner's back to deal with the Page of Wands. In the collective number 2, we saw that being exposed. So in collective number 3, we see the result of the conversations between herself and her partner, because there's a realization here. And if you notice, only the woman is naked here. So she's been exposed. She feels exposed. But what's being exposed is her connection to this Page of Wands. So interestingly enough, the person she's dealing with has grown. In the first connection, they showed up as a page. In the second collective, they showed up as a knight of... let me start over. First collective, they showed up as a Page of Earth, of Pentacles. Second collective, they showed up as a Knight of Earth, or Pentacles, and a King of Cups. Now, they're showing up as a king. So I believe that the whole time, this person has been really stable financially. And they picked each other to continue being stable financially. But the way, this might not be an open marriage. I had said it might be an open marriage, but I don't think so, because if it was an open marriage, it would be very rare that the king feels betrayed. And I feel like they're feeling the betrayal, which is why now the queen is like, oh God, because there's been deceit. That means that the king was not aware that the queen was dealing with someone else. So, Ace of Earth. I feel like the conversation this king is having now, because if you look at the body language, you see this stick. It's almost like he's poking her with it. Like, go on, do something. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is now the conversation that they're having is, okay, let's give ourselves one more chance. Let's start over. I'm going to need you to be 100% committed, or we're going to get a divorce, because that's going to show me that you're just obsessed with either that person's dick or dick in general, and we can't work this out, because it's not over yet. I think it will be in the future because it's over here, but the actual reading did not show the Ten of Swords. It shows the Nine of Swords. It's already getting heavy, but the finances outweigh everything else. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Magician again. Okay. Clarify the Magician. Queen of Air and Ace of Water. With the Five of Earth. Two of Earth. Queen of Earth. See? Again, it's reiterating what we've seen in the other collectives. When you're in an energy of lack, she learned that she had to be very... maybe she became someone who's overtly sexual, because that's what she figured. People want a soft woman who's really sexual, and that's how you get someone to take care of you. But I feel like things are changing, because the Queen of Air is the person that this person's spouse is interested in. So I think the conversation was basically both people admitting that they had interests outside of their marriage. This person was actually already having full-blown sex, a whole affair. But the King of Cups, or the King of Pentacles, was also having an emotional affair, most likely. So with the Magician here, they're both in the energy of like, well, you're as much of a trickster as I am. So if they said something along the lines of like, I need you to be faithful, I need you to do this, with the Nine of Swords, it might have really irritated her, and especially if they threatened with divorce. So she came back with, what about your little queen? You're over here telling me stuff. I know about your queen. I know that that's where your heart was, that's where you wanted to be. So they're a little bit, I feel like they're at an impasse now. They're in this place of like, okay, so we've both fucked up. What happens now? Clarify the moon. Seven of Swords. Clarify the moon. The Hierophant. And the Nine of Fire. With the Queen of Fire. The King of Pentacles. And the Three of Fire. I feel like now this queen is in the energy of like, oh shit, I need to re-seduce this king. So she's in a very seductive energy because she doesn't want them to go anywhere. She's not ready for this to be over. Even if she feels like she's being exposed, she's not ready to lose her quality of life. So with the Seven of Swords and the Moon and the Hierophant, both people are realizing, okay, we have been very deceptive with each other. We have not been honest. We have not been clear. We've been hiding a lot of things, but they're both willing to give it another try. Nine of Wands. Like, okay, let's try one more time. Let's give it another crack. Let's have another crack at it. See if maybe this time, if we start over, like doing things right, being honest with each other, being communicative, expressing ourselves, we might be able to salvage this. So 10 of Wands is also taking responsibility for their actions and their behavior. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. There he is, King of Cups. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. And on some level, they are a match. They just, let's see, clarify Ace of Pentacles. Let's see if, before I speak up, maybe I'm wrong. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. The Star. Seven of Water. With the Seven of Fire, the Ace of Air, and the Four of Fire. So I feel like once upon a time, these two did have an emotional connection. Maybe now it kind of started disintegrating, started deteriorating. But I feel like they both want to try again. We keep seeing aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. They want to try again. I feel like they're both not ready to let go. Even if they're both in this place of maybe this isn't the best place for us, they're not ready to let go. I feel like especially the Queen wants to put them in a place where she's in control again, where she's being worshipped by them. Because I think that that's what it was in the past. That's what we saw in collective number 1. So this king, they've definitely grown. They used to be a page, now they're at king level. They want happiness. That's what they want. That is their ultimate desire, to have a happy home and a happy family. And they want loyalty though. Scorpio Venus, they want to be the only one that she is dealing with. That might be why it starts getting heavy, because it was already, that's why she started stepping out. Let's see, clarify 10 of Wands. There's the 10 of Swords, 10 of Air. Clarify Ten of Wands. Strength card. Clarify Ten of Wands. Eight of Air. With the Five of Air. Two of Earth. And Judgment. This is going to be difficult for her. She wants to not lose this masculine, but she doesn't really know. She doesn't know how to be loyal. Because this is someone who believes in the concept of like free love, of like, as long as you have a connection with someone, as long as you're attracted to them, why not? It's just sex. So it's very hard for her to hold back her urges, to hold back her desire. And that's why I said it's going to lead to the ending, Ten of Swords. It's going to lead to the ending of her connection because she's trying. Strength card, she's really trying to hold back, but ultimately she's going to realize that her desires have control over her. She is not in control of her desires. So she's going to start getting scared, realizing, oh my God, I'm the one that's going to be responsible for this ending because I cannot keep it together. She may even fall lower than she was when she met this person. Clarify Queen of Cups. We have Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups. The Hermit. There's the third time we see that Hermit. Clarify in connection with this Queen. And the Six of Fire. Leo, Jupiter. With this Page of Earth, the King of Swords. There we go. And the Queen of Water. Okay. So what's really interesting to me is that this queen still sees this king like a page, even though they've clearly grown. In her mind, they're still the same. But remember, that might be projection because she's technically still the same. She may be more aware of her patterns, but that doesn't mean that she's changing. That doesn't mean that she's addressing them because clearly we see her still having an issue with it. But this page, you know, I think her person is growing into an emperor because they've shown up as King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the other one they showed up as King of Wands, and now they're showing up as King of Swords. So this person is learning, they're stepping into their full masculine energy. And they like her softness, they like her submissive energy, but they don't like that cheating energy. And unfortunately, she's in a place where she's not very happy. Four of Cups, it's moody. It's Cancer moon. So she's very moody. There will be moments where she's really happy to be with this person, moments where she's angry, moments where she's really frustrated. They never know what to expect because she's very frustrated. She doesn't want to be there, really. She's spending a lot of time alone. But eventually she's going to go back to this because this is what she wants. What she wants is to be able to do whatever she wants with whoever she wants. Let this be a warning that when you have something really good, because she has the potential to have a great connection here. And it could be a he. He has the potential to have a great connection here. But if you take beautiful things for granted, you're going to lose them. That's just the moral of this story. Okay. So that's what I got for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This one turned out to be a lot shorter than the other ones. I look forward to feedback as usual, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.